the betting brand for soccer fans. That's better. Gamble responsibly.
Well, after 62 matches at this incredible tournament, we are down to 2. Many are saying this is Messi's World Cup, but the French will have plenty to say about that. Robbie, which side has impressed you the most leading into this grand final?
Well, look, I think, if I was biased, because I've tipped France, I would say France. But I'd have to say, given the semi-finals, the way they went, I think, not Croatia, of course, Argentina, with Messi in superb form. He is currently the player of the tournament. It's his to lose. He's equal with Mbappe for the most goals scored, of course, on 5. Giroud's there on 4. And Alvarez is there on 4. So there's a lot of games within this game. And going on that note, if you look at Argentina, they've scored the first goal in every game. But what do you think both teams do? Is it all-out attack or is it a cagey start?
Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit cagey, to be honest. I don't think they're going to go all-out attack and open themselves up too early. I think it's too much of a important game, but I think this game is going to be won or lost with the two superstars, with Messi or Mbappe, who can be the most influential. Messi has been instrumental in every single game that Argentina played. Mbappe has been instrumental as well, but you saw over the last couple of games he hasn't scored, but yet France have still found ways to win. So, I think, in your opinion, the hype around Messi and Mbappe, who do you think will be
what I love is,
influential?
Straight away, I love the hype.
Yeah.
The Messi, and you love when there's hype before a tournament, Juras, and it's actually delivered, and both these players have delivered. You're right, in the last couple of games, Mbappe has been quieter, although he still makes the goal, although it's a deflection. He makes the action and makes the goal for France's second. But if you look at who's going to stick out in this game, I would say that we don't know. I think Mbappe's due a big game. We know what he did in the World Cup final 4 years ago, and Messi in every game has been superb. If we look away from the two star players and we look at the two other goal scorers that I mentioned, sitting on 4 goals, so that one of these has a great game, they could end up with the Golden Boot. You've got Alvarez for Argentina and you've got Giroud. Can they get on the score sheet, and what does that depend upon? Yeah,
look, I think Alvarez in that last game against Croatia was sensational. The energy that he brings and that goal that he scored, he got lucky with a few deflections, but he's such an electric player, and he's complemented Messi really well. If Messi hasn't scored, he's looked to find him, and he's been great. And Giroud has been there as well. Like you said, he's on 4 goals as well. He's an opportunity to take the Golden Boot out. So he's been great. He scored some great goals from crosses coming in, which is his strength. That 6-yard box is where he operates. And I think. Do you think this game will be won in the 90? Do you think it's going to go overtime, penalties? What's your prediction, Robbie?
I think this goes into extra time. I've got that feeling. I'm not sure if it'll go all the way to penalties, but when you look at the two sides, the matchups, the history as well, of course, in 2018, this was I think it was the round of 16, or was it the quarter? One of them, but it was the game of the tournament. 4-3, France beat Argentina that particular time. So I think we're in for a long final, which is good by me. If you look at the pressure, of course, France won it 4 years ago. Argentina haven't won it for 36 years. We know Messi was in the final in 2014 in Brazil, losing out to Goetz's goal to Germany, 1-0. Who's under more pressure?
Yeah, I think Argentina, to be honest. France, like you mentioned, have already won it in the last one, so they're the reigning holders. Of course, they'll want to win it again, and there will be pressure, obviously, from everybody in France to win it. But I think Argentina will be under the most pressure. I think the players around Messi realise the importance of this. This is Messi's last opportunity to lift the trophy, to lift the World Cup that he's been chasing for so long. And I think the players around him will feel that. I think they will feel that they have a big responsibility to perform and make sure that they support him and give him the win that he wants. So I'm going to say Argentina will probably feel the pressure.
Well, of course, we know you're in it for Argentina, so of course they are under the most pressure. But, okay, so I know you want Argentina to win. But, okay, if we look at it and put the spotlight on it, where is the match won and lost?
Yeah, look, I think the team that can nullify those main threats that we spoke about, Mbappe and Messi, will obviously go a long way to winning that game for them. But you know, it's easier said than done. So many teams in this tournament have tried to stop Messi or having an impact on the game, and they haven't been able to. So for me, he's going to be the difference again. I think France have maybe more firepower. You know, obviously Mbappe, Giroud, Griezmann has been excellent in this tournament, and Dembele as well. So they probably have more firepower, but I think Messi, you know, he can create goals, he can score goals, he can win this off his own back. So I'm going Argentina and Messi to be the difference. What about you, Robbie?
It's a good pick, and I'll go different, of course, because I'm on the France bandwagon. But Messi is you know, if he's up for it, France are in big trouble. And I think the difference when we compare the two superstars of this game is that Mbappe relies on service to some extent. We know he can do a bit on his own, but Griezmann is very important for him, whereas Messi, he does it all on his own. He creates.
He can do it all.
And he also scores the goals. So what a final we have in store. It will be well worth missing a few hours sleep to watch this World Cup classic.
The betting brand for soccer fans. That's better. Gamble responsibly.